Digital hugs to all my people out there. Welcome back to P Cinematic. I'm your Arrow trainee host T5, and today we're going to be starting some new shit. It's going to be called the Super X Super Show, and I'm going to be reviewing most of the CW TV shows plus Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's going to include Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is Tuesday. Actually, I should have started Supergirl. Now, if it's good, I'm going to give it like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm going to see if it's good. I really like the Supergirl. I really like the girl who plays Supergirl. She's very charismatic, very adorable, very lovable. So if I do watch, it's going to be mainly for her. But I don't know. We'll see. That may stay on and that may not. And we're going to be doing Flash, Arrow, and and strong maybe on DC Legends of Tomorrow whenever that comes out. I don't know. I'm going to give it a few episodes as well because I'm still mad at the fact they didn't just go back in time and just fucking go back in time to the point where Arrow and Flash killed fucking Vandal Savage and just collect the dust. Would have solved the whole series. Didn't have to do a whole series on that. It wouldn't have people die and shit. It's just like, come on, bro. It's like, whatever. Alright, so yeah. If you haven't seen this week's episode of Arrow and Flash, I feel like I should have Flash and Arrow first. If you haven't seen those shows first, you should stop the video right now and go watch the shows and then come back because my shit is dope. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, first off, we're going to start with Flash Season 3, Episode 1. I've said this many times before. I don't like it when fucking writers use time travel. Because, like, 90% of the time, they don't do time travel right. Most of the time, they don't. And you see that in this fucking episode. It's like, I was watching another podcast about it, and someone mentioned, like, Barry, why is this fucking universe so bad? Like, why do you need to go back and change? Like, really, the only bad thing is that Joe's a drunk. And for some reason, because reasons, your boy Kid Flash isn't healing, even though he definitely should be. This is kind of just, it's just silly. It's just really silly. It's just like, it seems like one of those things like, alright, you need to go back to the way things were. It's like, actually, no, things seem better for pretty much everybody except for Joe, who is a fucking drunk now, for whatever reason. But that could have been amended, that could have been fixed. You could have been like, alright, bruh, like, listen, you're not going to understand this, but I went back in time and changed some shit, and I'm going to help you out now, whether you like it or not. And I don't care if you understand it. That's what I would have did. Actually, yeah, he should have just... No, yeah, I would have said he should have just stayed there and not fucked with time ever again. Because he could have wrote down a notebook like, hey, you're the Flash, you went back in time, changed the future, this is the new future now, so you forgot your old memories. Like, I would have recorded that shit, and then been like, never go back in time again because it's fucking stupid. And you fuck up shit. It's like, come on, bruh. But it's like, he really could have stayed there. He really could have chilled there. Like, pretty much everything there was perfect. I wonder, because they didn't show the Arrow universe, they didn't show Supergirl's part of the universe within that new reality that Barry went to. So, I wonder what was going on for everybody. Like, if everybody else was cool, and mostly his shit was cool, he could have just stayed there. Like, why not? Like, seriously, why fucking not? His dad never spent years in fucking jail, which is probably shit. His mom didn't die. His mom lives. His mom's bae, too. His mom could low-key get it. But, yeah, his mom was alive and shit. He still had fucking, what's her name? What is her name? I'm gonna get there. I fucking know her name. What is her name? Iris. Her name's Iris. I don't know how I forgot her name, because it's a very iconic name within the DC world, but it's like, well, not very, very, but it's like known. So I don't know how I forgot her name. But yeah, what the fuck are you doing, Katniss? It's like I feel like my cat likes to mess up shit while I'm recording and just do random stuff. Like, what are you doing? Also, I know you're a hero and all, and DC heroes don't do this and whatnot, but like, you should have killed Eobard Thawne. Just saying, it's like, well, you can't. You found a way to keep him in prison, yes. Katniss, can you chill? Damn. You found a way to keep him in prison, yes, but it's like, do you really want to do that for the rest of your life? Go through that prison? Like, come on. He's going to get out at some point unless you kill him. Like, there's really no other option. Unless you, like, in this world, before you lose your memory... yeah, in this world, before you lose your memory, just put him... No, not that. Make a... What is it called? What is it called in the DC Comics? An Iron Heights type prison, I believe that's what it is. I'm not about to look it because I don't want to stop the video. I want to finish this recording. But I believe it's called an Iron Heights for the prison for supervillains. Unless you put him in there. Actually, I wouldn't even trust that because he's a time traveler. So somebody in that jail is going to get him out and use him for whatever reason, for his future knowledge, for his powers, what have you. So yeah. Really, if you was gonna do that, if you really was steadfast in the fact that you wanted to go back and change the future, change the past, change the future, then you should have killed Eobard Thawne too. Like, that should have just been part of your plan. Not saying he should do that, but if he was going to do all that, I'm not saying he should have went back in the first place, but I feel like if you were going to go back and do all that, I feel like you should have just killed Eobard Thawne too, because that just would have been such a nuisance, because eventually he would have got out, and he would have probably killed you too, because you were going to lose your memories and whatnot, and you knew that, so... But whatever, doesn't matter, because he went back, and it went back to normal for the most part, but then Eobard Thawne changed. Thawne. I feel like I've been saying thong. Eobard Thawne. Yeah, but he changed some things, and apparently Iris doesn't talk to her dad anymore for whatever reason. We're gonna find out probably next episode, and I hope it's really not. I hope it's not dumb. I hope it's not a stupid reason. I really do. I really do. Besides him going back and making the stupid mistake of going back and trying to change time, it was cool to see what would be if he did save his parents and whatnot. And all the future versions of everybody, different alternate versions of everybody. Like Cisco's rich, and they didn't touch on Wells because Eobard Thawne didn't kill Wells. If he went back in time and he didn't kill his mom, he also didn't kill Wells. So what's Wells doing? Is Wells off the show permanently now, and that's why he didn't appear in this alternate universe, or what? I hope he's not off the show, because I really do like his character. Like, I really like... Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I really like his character. I kind of want the Eobard version of Wells to come back, but to be good. For real. Because I really liked him in the first. The first season was definitely the best, except for, like, the end where he's like, oh, I'm gonna go back and try to save my mom, then not save my mom, and then cause a fucking portal in the process. Not a portal, what was it, a black hole type thing? I think it was a black hole, even though I knew he shouldn't have did that. Basically, he shouldn't have did that, and I forget what I was saying now. Okay, I remember. I really liked the Wells on the first season, especially every time he motivated Barry. Barry's like, man, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. And then Wells just comes and is like, Barry, you can do it. I believe in you. Run, Barry. run. Love the first season Wells. Dude, I love him so much. I like the second season Wells too. Yeah, I like the second season Wells too, but the first season Wells, it was just so much better. Even though he was like evil too. I really kind of wish they did. I don't know if I feel like, did I just say that or did I delete that? I don't know. But I wish they would have stayed in this new universe. If everything else was cool everywhere else, I wish they would have stayed in this universe. And we got to see everybody be cool and whatnot. I would have liked to see them. No. Because Cisco's the only one I think is like really different that I wouldn't want to see. Like Joe too, but there's story in that, you know? Like seeing him recover, I don't know. We already have that on Arrow with I know his name. I know his name. With Detective Lance falling off the wagon again because Laurel died and all the things happened. It's just like, and also, well, we're gonna talk about that in a minute with the Arrow stuff. But yeah, it would have been nice to see what would have been. It would have, but sadly not. Hopefully though, strong start. Hold up, stop. Is it a strong start for the season? Not really, no. Not really, no, because I didn't really like this. There's parts that I did like about this episode, but I didn't like the episode as a whole. But I am hopeful to see Cisco get more of his powers, and he actually becomes a superhero. He can still stay behind the desk, but I still want him to. I still want him to master his powers like his other version did. Was it Reverb? Yeah. I want to see him master his powers and whatnot. I don't want to see him tearing open no, actually I lied. I do want to see him tearing open holes to other dimensions. Because one, Bay needs to come back, which was Jesse Quick. Jesse Quick needs to come back. We need to see that happen. Wells needs to come back. We need to see that happen. And Grodd needs to come back. The smart Grodd. The smart Grodd I've been waiting for. The really intelligent Grodd, who's also really strong too. Grodd. We need him. I've been waiting for him. He needs to come back as well. 3 of those characters from Earth 2, they need to come back. So yeah, Vibe definitely needs to master his abilities and open up portals to other dimensions. But just Earth 2. Don't go crazy with it. Don't go crazy with it, bro. Just Earth 2. Maybe Earth 3, and we can get... You know what? Nah, we don't need the very first Jay Garrick Flash. We're good on that. Just Earth 2. Open up holes to Earth 2 just so we can see them. Really, I wish they would have just stayed. I wish Jesse and Wells would have just stayed and we could have had them, and somehow Grodd snuck through the portal too and we just had them and we never go back to the other side, which would have been so perfectly fine with me. But actually no, it's okay. I'm okay with them dimension hopping. I am. I just wish they would just like stay on the show, or I just hope they pop up. I really hope they pop up. I was gonna say I was hoping we got to see detectives. I want to call her Spitz, but that's not her name. Her name is Spivot. Detective Spivot. Patty Spivot. I knew I was close. It was something like that. What did I say? I'm gonna rewatch to see what I said. But yeah, Patty Spivot. I want her to come. I liked her for Barry. I do want to see Barry with this version of our Iris. I didn't like Iris at first, but Iris is cool now. But Spivot I think was a better fit for him if he would have just realized that. But then again, he might have still been in love with Iris. But whatever. And I just looked at the IMDb. It seems like we might be getting Wells again, but not his daughter, which sucks. Or maybe Wells is still alive, and that's what he changed. That's one of the things Eobard Thawne changed, which would have been which might be interesting. And also, I was looking at the IMDb page. I forgot, like, Dr. Light was a part of the show. Linda Park, her author, her Earth 2 version of her was named Dr. Light. I want to see her character come back. No, let me explain. I want to see Linda become this Earth 1 Linda become Dr. Light. Like, she develops some latent meta-human abilities, and then she becomes Dr. Light, but doesn't have the stupid outfit. I didn't like that outfit. Sorry, I had an itch. I want to see that version come back. And also, the shark guy was really too short. The Shark Man was a very interesting villain that we could have saw. We saw a brief fight of it when Wells came and shot him. I want to see more of the Shark Man. Actually, we saw more than that. But yeah, I still want to see more of him. I want that guy to come back. That was dope. He's cool. He's a cool villain. Also, same thing, kind of. I almost called her Fitz. Her name is not Fitz. I also want to see Caitlin Snow become Killer Frost. That would be cool too. I want to see her develop meta-human powers, latent meta-human powers in this world, and become Killer Frost. But not the evil Killer Frost, like a good, cool Killer Frost. But then again, that might be too many superheroes. That might be too many superheroes for CW to handle. I don't know. I would still like to see it. That would be really dope. I think that concludes my review for this week's Flash episode. Now on to Arrow Season 5 Episode 1, which I think was the better show for the first episode opener season. Words me know how to talk. But yeah, I like this episode better than the Flash episode for sure. Like, I feel like the Arrow's shows is moving definitely in a better direction than the Flash show. Because the Flash has its problems, but it seems like they're like kind of not doubling, just still going with the problems that they had. And Arrow seems to be fixing their problems. Like, a lot of the characters, like, how to readjust myself, Thea didn't love Thea. Like, from day one, when he said her name was Speedy, I wanted to see her be Speedy, and then we saw her as Speedy, and then it was just like, don't really care for that Speedy. Sorry, I don't. If she's there, cool. If she's not, cool. So yeah, think they're getting rid of her now. Don't know that for sure, but it seems like the way this episode. And again, it seems like they forced that too. It's like, I'm going to kill just for this once, just so we have a reason for Thea not to rejoin the team. And it's just like, I guess, whatever. And I get why she stopped, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, but why'd you stop? Like, you were a badass. And also, yeah, you were a badass. Why'd you stop? And I do like John Diggle, though. I don't like his Spartan outfit. His Spartan outfit's gotta go. But I do like John Diggle as a character. And yeah, he can go ahead and go. I don't know if they're going to keep him like over in wherever he's at in the military. And he's just going to pop up for like just advice. He's like, hey Diggle, what would you do in this situation? Like, I hope they use him in that way. And he just doesn't come back as on the regular team. I'm really excited. What I'm really excited for is this new team. Like, I hope we don't see after this episode, I hope we don't see I hope she's not a regular on the show anymore. I hope she just disappears like Roy did for no reason. I'm still kind of mad about that. It's like, oh, I'm a criminal. I gotta hide. It's like, bro, you can hide in Central City. Wait, is this Central? Starling City. Sorry. You can hide in Starling City and be cool too. But, whatever. Moving on from that, I'm excited to see this new team. This new team really excites me because I saw some early reviews from another YouTuber, I think his name Emergency Awesome. You should check him out. He does reviews of Arrow and Flash, all that too. But he said something about they're having Artemis And what's his name? I am interested to see Curtis be dope too, because we did see him have a little bit of work like fighting wise in the last season, but now that he's gonna be trained by Arrow, and I hope he's really aggressive for Curtis too, and I hope Curtis is like, Arrow, calm down, not Arrow, Oliver, calm down, bro. It's like, no, bruh, work, bro. Like, I hope he's like real aggressive with these training. I want to see a training montage, and I want him to be aggressive as fuck. When I'm like, hey, bro, this ain't no cakewalk, bro. Like, you gonna do some work, bro. This is real shit. I want to see him be aggressive with him. I really do. And I don't know the other people he did, like in an emergency also video. He said who he thought the other people were going to be, but I don't remember them. I just remember him saying Artemis and Curtis was going to be on the team. I don't know. No, I do remember. He said Mr. Terrific is the guy I was thinking of. Like, I don't know much about him, but I know he looks cool, and I think he has something to do with tech. I don't know much about him. I've seen him on the Justice League animated TV show. Actually, I don't even remember him really then. I just remember seeing him. I would love to see more of this character because he does look like he would be a very interesting and cool character. And he does look cool. Also, can we just please put Felicity back with Oliver? They need to be together. Like, she needs to drop whatever lame dude she's with, and she needs to get back with Oliver. I want that to happen for them. Please, showrunners, put them back together, please. And can they be a couple and not just have all that drama BS? Can they just be a couple and we not super focus on that? Just let them be a couple. It's like, hey, a kiss here and there, and some affection here and there, but we don't have to super focus on that. That's all I want, please. Well, I want more than that, but I really want that. I'm surprised Felicity didn't say anything about Oliver killing those dudes. It's like, I get why Oliver killed them, but it's like, I don't know if I agree with him on that. I'm just gonna like, it's like, I get why you did it, but at the same time, you shouldn't have did it. So it's like, I would have been like, bruh, just don't do it anymore if I was like on Oliver's team. But I'm surprised Felicity didn't say anything at all about it, because when what was it, season 3, I think, she was Oliver was fighting Al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, he was fighting Ra's al Ghul, and he was going dark, and he had to do some killing, and Felicity was not on board with that. She was so not on board with that. And Diggle wasn't either, so I'm surprised this time around she didn't say anything. Like, I know she overheard that conversation with Thea, Oliver and Thea. So why didn't she say anything? That's intriguing. Or maybe it's because she's like, you know, we're not dating now, and I'm not going to date you, so I'm not going to grill you on that too much. But if we were dating, I would light you a new one. Like, bruh, we're not going to be doing that. And I'm back to Felicity real quick. I love her name. Overwatch, her code name is dope. I love that. And also now we're getting more superheroes. Like, we're getting Superman now. And in Earth 2 we heard about Aquaman. And in DC Legends Tomorrow we also heard that Batman was a thing. Apparently somewhere around in this universe, Batman's a thing. But they haven't said anything about it other than that one time they mentioned him in the DC Legends of Tomorrow. So I wonder if Batman's going to pop up at some point. I would love to see Batman pop up on Arrow, and Arrow and Batman go at it, and not like in a Batman v Superman type way, like in a dope battle. Like, hold on, let me think of a scenario. Like, for whatever reason, like, some supervillains captured superheroes or people who are very gifted or whatever, and then he pits Batman and Arrow, and it says, hey, fight to the death, and they don't fight to the death, but they basically fight to the death and they escape. Like, I would love to see that happen. That would be really cool. Also, everyone's favorite superhero to sleep on, Aquaman. I would love to see him pop up and be dope. Like, Aquaman's getting some notice now because that Game of Thrones actor is playing Aquaman, and everybody's saying, "Oh, Aquaman's cool now." I was like, "Bruh, I so fucking called." I was like, "Bruh, Aquaman, they're gonna do the Aquaman movie, and everybody's gonna be on him." And I called that shit. So yeah. Even if the Justice League movie isn't gonna be good, they're still probably gonna say, "Hey, but Aquaman though, he was all right." Like, I don't hate the motherfucker anymore. That's all I'm going to say for Arrow. Now, I want to get into the part of the video. This is a long video. I didn't want it to be this long. But I want to get into the part of the video where my hopes for the series and suggestions for what CW should do for the superhero shows. I really hope Supergirl's really good. Like, because I really like that actor who plays Supergirl. Like, she's so dope as Supergirl. So dope. Like, I only watched like the first 3 episodes of the first season, but she was dope. So I really hope they succeed on that front. But I really think they should cancel DC Legends of Tomorrow. Really don't. Just because of the fact that they did, the show should exist, because they should have just went back in time. Like, they didn't even need a whole team. Rip could have just went back in time on the Wave Rider, collected the dust, and then been done with it. The end of the world scenario avoided. Mission complete. That's all they had to do. And the fact that they still haven't brought that up, and they probably will never bring it up, just makes me mad, and that's why I don't want to see the show. I'm still watching the show because the show is still entertaining, but it's like, and also they mess with time, and they don't do time right sometimes, and it's just like, okay. But yeah, I don't care. If they got rid of that show, I wouldn't be mad. I think instead of doing that show, actually, just thought of it, they should get rid of that show and also cut Arrow, Supergirl, and Flash down to 13 seasons. You know what? No. New thought. Keep them at their 23 seasons, but for Thursday, do 2 13-season episode series. One, bring back Constantine, because Constantine should have never been canceled. Like, I watched that recently, and I was like, oh boy, this is a great show. I'm going to pick up the comic, because I want to learn more about this character, and I want to enjoy this character some more, since the studio execs apparently didn't have the common sense to see that this was a great show and continue it. So, and it does seem like they're going to do something with Constantine, because they did pick him up from whoever had him before. I think it was NBC or something like that. But yeah, they should bring back Constantine and bring him back during the fall season so we can get him during Halloween and whatnot. Maybe do a Halloween. Actually, let's not do a Halloween episode, but seems more appropriate to put him in the first half of the season. And then on the back half of the season, we do Vixen. Give her own season. She's already had her own animated series. That was cool. We actually seen her on Arrow last season. That was cool. Can she please get her own season? That'd be cool. I would love to see that. Can we please see Vixen? I feel like that would pull in. Maybe it wouldn't have pulled in a lot, but if it's only 13 seasons, and if they did it as well as they did the animated series on CW Seed, then I feel like they can get it. But they would just have to really advertise it. Like, she would have to pop up on Constantine. She would have to pop up on Constantine, Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, all of those, and they would have to really establish her character and really say, hey, she's a cool character, to really get everybody aboard, even though she already is a cool character, and she shouldn't really need that. But yeah, I would love for them to do a 13 episode on the Thursday slot for Constantine, and then the rest of the year of Vixen. That'd be cool. Just saying, CW should do that and get dropped and drop the mess of DC Legends of Tomorrow. And also, real quick before I go, this doesn't have to do with any of the shows, but I want to mention it. Just saw the Underworld trailer for the up and coming Underworld movie. It is Underworld, yeah. It's Underworld. Saw it. I'm kind of like, but bruh, you're missing a few things. Like in the last movie, Underworld 4, I don't know if it was called Underworld 4, but it was the 4th installment of the series. Didn't like it. It wasn't really a good movie. It had its parts, but overall it wasn't a good movie. Sorry, lost. I need a drink. But going off that and going into this new movie, they're missing a few things. One, her daughter, Kate Beckinsale's daughter, I forgot her, Selena. I think her name's Selena. Her name's gonna be Selena for this video. Sorry, but Kate Beckinsale's character, Selena. I'm pretty sure it's Selena. She had a daughter, and she had a daughter. I think his name was Michael. Michael, the half breed. So she's half breed. Also, she has her mother's gene, who got the original vampire's blood. So she has the super blood. Actually, no, she has the super blood from the dad of the first vampire and werewolf. Yeah. So she has that in her and the half breed blood in her. We should see her more in that movie, but it seems like she's just gonna be like, oh, we're gonna see her, but she's like captive or whatnot and hiding, and it's just gonna mainly be Kate Beckinsale. Although I do like her, I feel like we definitely should see more of her daughter, because her daughter is an enigma, and we need to explore that enigma. We need to see her be dope. We need to see. I want to see. Can she? I don't remember the last movie. Can she go werewolf? I don't know. I don't know if she can. But also in the last movie, that did lead us on to believe that what's his name was dead. I believe his name is Michael. I'm pretty sure it's Michael. They led us on to believe that he was dead, and at the very end, it was like, nah, bro, he lied. He alive though. He alive though, and he walked out. Didn't see a hint of that at all in the trailer. So that's also a red flag for me too. It's like, bruh, we didn't get him in the last movie. We definitely need to get him in this movie. Like, he's a half-breed. He should be one of the main stars. Like, that's dope. Like, that was like one. Come on, man. Seriously, we got a half-breed and a kind of half-breed / really pure-blooded child. We need to see both of those characters do work, bruh. We definitely need to see both of those characters do work. And I saw the trailer, and Kate Beckinsale apparently goes through another like change. Like, she becomes like a ghost type vampire thing. I don't know. I'm curious to see what that is. And the movie does look like it's gonna be way better than the 4th one. Like, it's gonna get back to being good. Like, the first 3, they had their flaws, yes, but overall I think they were good movies. Not the 4th one though. Not really the 4th one. I wouldn't really count that as being one of the good ones. But 4th one does look like, the 5th one does look like it's gonna be good. It's just like, it's missing Michael, the dad and the daughter. It's missing the dad and the daughter, and they were both really interesting characters. Like, bruh, you have those on your plate. Use them. Use them. They're interesting characters. Like, you don't even have to work that hard to make them cool, because they're already cool. The whole thing about them is already cool. Like, and it ups the cool factor of the movie. Why not use them? Why not use them? I know Kate Beckinsale's character is pretty dope too, and she's definitely the main character of the series, but it's like, use the mom and dad. I mean, not the mom and dad, the mom and daughter. Please. The dad and the daughter. Please let me find out in theaters that, hey, the trailers were super misleading, and we're actually going to see the dad and the daughter, and they're going to do mad work. They're going to do mad work. Like, please let that be the case. Please. But, I'm done ranting on that. I'm done ranting on that. I'm closing out this video. It's been a long one. Didn't mean for it to be a long one. They won't all be long ones. I'm going to try to make these videos like 20 minutes tops. I feel like this is about 20 minutes. Don't know. Haven't edited it yet. But that's it for this video. The first Super X Super Show. This has been Peace Cinematic. I'm your host T5. If you like this stuff, you should if you like this, you should subscribe to it, and so you can see more to it, more shows. Wow, can't talk. And also hit the like button if you like this video. I'm out. Bye. I'm a mess. That doesn't rhyme with shit. It's just true. Don't bring your girlfriend here. It's just you. One under pressure to someone I run to, but